and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely evening, or at least one better than mine. So, good news, bad news. I learned that you can't get mealwood from the printing pod, nor is it available on the star map. So, my whole I'm out of mealwood thing, I have no seeds, or pickled meal, or meal ice. There will be no more mealwood in this playthrough. It is impossible. Unless I cheat and go on the dev mode, which I am not gonna do for mealwood. So the easiest free food we are not gonna be using, but we can sure exploit the mushrooms. So that's the good news, bad news. Well, it's good news for the dupes, bad news for me exploiting them. But I can give them worse food. I will make them eat dirt in the future. I will have hundreds of dupes using microbe mushers to make, what is it called? Mush bars. Yes, this thing. This will become our main food source in the future one day. Not today, we don't need it now. But in the future. Oh, the diving board is working! Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we've got extras running around, so I am going to cut the power on one power wire. Leave the other two on. Gotta make sure that all the things are filled, right? Full, 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 not full, full. Not full, not full. Oh wait, never mind. Let's not cut the power on that. Did they already cut it? Yeah, they already cut it. Oh well. We've got plenty of food. Because we got the mushrooms now. And we've got little itty bitty babies going everywhere. We set this to 0. That is stone hatches, right? We don't need to wrangle poke shells. They will find their way down there themselves. These will find their way. We only really need to wrangle the stone hatches. Otherwise, they just become auto food. Okay, we got scalding. You're already there, Ari. And Ashcan's already there. Good. And they've left the area. Okay, you can get air in here, that's at least good now. Before they had to get all the way up to like here before they had air. Now it's just icky. We will clean it all eventually. Alright, digging. We had that going on before, okay. Let's see what they get before I give them all of the ladders in the world in this area. Deconstruct here. They don't need any of these. They can reach all that, right? Oh, they can't. Cancel these two, get those first. But I can get the next layer down, it will not affect their ability to reach those at this point. Okay. More of the world just disappearing. Okay, they already have their orders here to build, but do we have the power lines in place? Yes. The dupes have their orders. And these things can reach 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Okay. So they'll be able to reach to here before they're out of touch again. I should really go back and forth between different sides, but eh. How much stuff is here? We've got 10 tons there. Yeah, we've got some significant values worth of materials. Let's put the conveyor rail down here. Let's just move the ladder this way. Da-da-da-da. Can't see the thing. Doesn't matter, we'll get it all anyway. Okay, well, this can't reach much. I thought it would be able to reach more than that. So we will just not use it. There. Okay. We'll just do one auto sweeper for now. And then fix it up more later. Okay. And then we need to move the ladder. There we go. It is refreshing to be digging again. You gonna run back and forth again? Yes, he is. Good dupe. Good dupe. Okay. We should check for emergencies around the base. Okay, here. We are functioning. Thermal is good. Though these are still red. They're not terribly influencing the surroundings. I will do more radiant along here. And we're even going to upgrade the floors to be even more conductive. That should do it. Oh wait, even more. It's not a utility. Okay, granite. We'll just stick one of these behind each of the kilns. Okay, that is that task. The base is looking pretty clean. This needs an overhaul. If we're going to use them, they need to be in CO2. The mushrooms. Oops, I need a copy from below. Okay, da-da-da-da-da-da. So we're going to deconstruct all the walls. This corner's gonna go. There's not too many hatches in here now, so destroying it all right now will not harm much. Wait, why'd I get rid of those doors? Those doors can stay. No, they can't. No, they can't. Okay. Okay, I need to flip these two. So that I can get the door in horizontally. Okay. Now we can trap CO2 in this thing. Do I go out of my way to collect the CO2 or just wait for the eventuality that one day there's CO2? Oh no, did I miss the news? It's not giant news, it's just how I'm gonna play the game. I was going to exploit and give my dupes a bunch of mealwood, but I looked online and this printing pod, that last time I was hoping so badly would give me mealwood, will never give me mealwood. There's no mealwood seeds that come from it. You can get other seeds like wort seeds and planter seeds, but like no, you cannot get mealwood from this thing. So I'm gonna have to do mushrooms, and I'm just having to retrofit my stable up here to be a comfy living space for mushrooms instead of how I initially planned on doing it. Because I wanted to exploit and give a bunch of dupes mealwood as the safety material, but that's just not gonna happen. Where went all your previous mealwood seeds? I think my dupes fed them to the fishies. That is my best guess. Because I used to have fish feeders here and like here. You still have some Pacu here, we can see them, but I may have fed them mealwood seeds and did not restrict that they could just eat every single last one of them. And I believe they just ate every single last one of them. Also, are you out of algae? Doesn't matter, I don't need I don't need algae. You spell algae. No, I've got plenty of algae. But I wasn't feeding the fish algae, I was feeding them seeds. To my last recollection. So... But I will do worse things to the dupe than not letting them eat mealwood anymore. They get the pleasure of not having to deal with that fate. But I will give them a worse fate. I will, eventually feed hundreds of dupes off of the microbe mushers. These things, these glorious, horrible things, they're just gonna make, the dirt water product, what's it called? Mush bars. And we're not even gonna fry them. It's just gonna be the grossest thing. And I'm gonna find every way to make dirt for them. And see which one grosses the dupes out the most, and then go with that. Yeah, that'll do it. I think I actually did the same with my mealwood seeds, lol. I just broke cycle 1000 last night. Nice! But yeah, the mealwood seeds for me, they went poof. Okay, I do not need two separate ladders currently going to both of these spots. So I'm going to deconstruct this one. And we'll continue this ladder down, though I was using this one. Oh, that was the original for this thing. Okay, yeah, we'll use this one from now on. Okay, I'm not gonna break into here until after the, little entryway to the left here, once the game lets me actually show it, is blocked off. So there'll be a period of time where they won't be running through here anymore to get to this. Will be the near future. My problem is I'm not generating enough natural gas for my generators, and my oil's running low enough that petroleum isn't always viable. Gotta explore some more better alternatives. Yeah, I'm going to explore all of my alternatives, but if you want to cheat, you can always make a gram yourself. Because this thing that's duplicating the petroleum polluted water, you can do it on petroleum too. I am fully aware I can quickly utilize this to make more than enough power to power my base. But I'm not using that exploit yet. I will in the future. But right now I want to go slightly hard mode. Just to feel better about using it in the future. I did, however, manage to steal the entire top of my asteroid finally. Oh, steal. Not like steal stuff, but like cover in bunkers. I'll go ahead, since the only way I could get some was from egg cells. Wait, it's duplicating? Yes, yes, yes. This is duplicating. It's very hard to prove it currently. Okay, this row, it's so hard to see if it's duplicating or not. You see how this has 1,250 and this has 1,250? Both of those are an eighth of the 10 kilograms that go through this pipe. Because it got sucked away to the right and to the left, that is this much more water on each side than was initially there, because the bottom still has the same amount of water as it's stayed with before. I can't really prove it with my current setup, but I know that every time this pumps through a bead, I get 2,500 more grams of polluted water. So it's not doubling, but it is multiplying by an eighth twice. So it's a quarter more per time it pumps. So I am making polluted water here. Right now, it's just functioning as a thing to make it harder on me. Because this is just a giant ocean that is hard for my dupes to breathe in. So right now I have it functioning as a pseudo punishment. Because I have way more water than I need. But in the future I plan on exploiting this a lot more to make all the oxygen I need to have hundreds of dupes. With the amount of advanced techniques I've seen you employ, I believe, yeah. Waterboarding dupes. Yeah, I've been Googling everything I can about this game. And I will employ as many of the advanced techniques as I can find. But I'm deliberately making it harder on myself right now. So that I feel I've earned the use of all of those cheap things in the future. So that's what you do when not streaming, LOL. Yes, that is what I do when I'm not streaming. I'm watching other people play this game. But actually yesterday I actually did do something in the real world. And that was look for houses, and I put an offer in. So I'm hoping that goes through. Well, I didn't put the offer through, my mom put the offer through, but we live together, so we did the most tax easy thing option. All of that type of stuff. Okay, this is still not built. This auto sweeper. This has no power. Oh, yep, there is no power. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Let's keep a ladder there. Okay. I don't know why this ladder's here. Wait, stuff is falling. Yep, it's these guys, okay. I forgot I had all these ladders up here. Okay, those ones are still functional. That's all good. I'm just sweeping up all this oxalite whenever it shows up, because why waste the opportunity for the future? Because I will do rockets eventually, but I want the record for highest cycle without doing rockets. And I can survive without going to space. The highest I've seen online is cycle 3,500, so it'll be a while. You know, that doesn't sound half bad. I work a lot and can't always watch videos or Google things unless it's during my playtime, so I tend to gravitate toward doing that as necessity only. Nice, good luck with that. I've been looking for a house, but everything's so daggone expensive. Yep, everything is expensive. That's why I'm glad I have a family member who is willing to do multi-generational housing. Because it's all too expensive. I cannot afford the house we put an offer on by myself. Well, especially because I have no job right now, but just in general, housing is too much. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not an option for me. Oh, you can't do multi-generational housing? Game. Okay, we're up to 400,000. We can turn off more of the mushrooms down here. I say turn off, but it just means don't put an active interest in harvesting them. If it's as it sounds, no, I don't think so. Poor AETN, yes, this thing is not a happy, not a happy anti-entropy thermonuclear. The multi-generational housing, that just means living with your parents. The thing that most of society used to do for forever, but somehow became out of fashion. Okay, I'm gonna start setting up the next set of auto sweepers down here. Conveyor rail. There, that should... That funky line should suffice. Okay. There's that. This can reach that. Okay, we're to this spot now. I wish I could see its outline a little bit better. Okay. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. Cancel build. Okay. Okay, it can reach to that bottom layer. Okay. And then it's going for... and then it can reach to here. And then this can reach everything that can. Okay, good. We just need one more conveyor loader. Here, and then everything can reach. Just need power. Okay. Then once they come by and build all that, I can assign these two things to collect everything. And then this whole half of the map will be collected. All of it. Well, minus what's below the ocean. Haven't collected this. The next time I run low on power, I'm gonna go geothermal. Okay, let's see. This is now going 50-50s and is no longer productive in the sort. So, pipe, we're going to cut it and come up with another pattern. Because we want to go into here. We've got a bunch of petroleum now. Let's go along here so we can reach stuff here and then see how far we can reach. Okay, cancel that. We're going to set up another one of these gizmos. Okay, automation. There we go. Once they build that, I'll set it up for petroleum. Because that is the petroleum only line. That's good. And then we'll do water after that. Let's check all the liquids we got. Yeah, we've got naphtha. I can probably... Yes, we can just sweep some of this. Okay. That will save some effort. Oh, how did you end up get the Wheezeworts planted? I'll answer that before I read the rest of your comments. So the trick is that you need the pip to plant in an entombed flower pot or wall pot. But so long as it's entombed, it doesn't work. So you have to copy the settings from here to the specific thing you want it planted in. And you have to separately copy the settings from the wall pot to the wall pot. They are classified as different things, so the copy settings have to be separate. You can't copy the flower pot into the wall pot, and you can't copy the wall pot into the flower pot. Once it's copied into another flower pot or wall pot from your entombed one, it is good to go. It doesn't need any more inputs. It is classified as domesticated. You do not need to give it the phosphorus. And then you can copy directly from these to wherever in the base you want. So I copied from that into these ones, and I have these ones where I can turn them off and on based upon this temperature sensor, and having the door below them turns them off. And over here, the wall pots do it via vertical door. So I can turn them off and on according to the temperature I desire. It's a fun trick, and it's super exploity. But I think it's fair game. Okay, I like the strat you used, having the sweepers deliver to droppers. Wait. Oh, yeah, thank you. Not gonna lie, I mimicked it in my world. Nice. Nice. I like being mimicked. It was not my original idea. I think I got that one from Francis John, because he's the king of things, and he doesn't like exploits, but he still does that one, I think. It's been a while since I've seen his stuff, because I've been going through so many people who play this game. I miss being able to build out of abyssalite. Oh, that was a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I need to find an easy hatch duping technique for more coal, since I have to run... Since I have run out of regolith finally. What? And it doesn't take resources. Nifty. That is legitimate. Thanks for teaching me the plant trick. You're welcome. Back to the need to find an easy hatch duping technique for more coal, since I have run out of regolith finally. What, do hatches take regolith? Sedimentary rock, igneous rock, obsidian, granite, ores. Somebody's scalding. Harold, get to your cot. Where's the regular ones? Sage hatches don't eat it. I don't see regolith on the list. For what hatches can eat. Yeah, when you used to be able to build basic tiles out of viscellite, they functioned better than insulated. Well, what you can do now is you can make aerogels. And if you make a tile out of a material that is less than a certain amount, I can't remember off the top of my head, then it will mind blanking, it will not transfer heat. I'm gonna do that later in the playthrough, but I don't have it in active memory right now to teach you, nor do I know where I want to implement that. But you can build tiles with super low mass, and they won't transfer any heat. Same way that air at a low enough density won't transfer heat either. But that's still in theory for me because I have not done it myself yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can feed them regolith unless they changed it. Could you check the feeder? Okay, so I know that the shovels are super happy with regolith. But as far as hatches go, I don't see regolith on here. Okay, let's try the other hatches. I'm not seeing it. Son of a diddly. Yep, I'm not seeing it under stone hatch either. I fed mine sand anyway, well, at least I can use regolith as a filtration. Yeah, because you can make sand out of a lot of things. And since you can crush salt to table salt and sand, you could theoretically find yourself some brine or some salt water from a geyser, or make your own geyser yourself and duplicate brine or salt water. Get yourself a bunch of salt that way and then crush it all to sand. And that's a renewable source of sand. You can pretty much crush anything into sand as well. I feed mine sand anyway. Okay, maybe that's what I was remembering is swapping all my citrus-scented deodorizers to regolith and making sand out of literally everything else, yeah. Yes, I'll make my own Graham. His name will be Graham Brine. Yes. Yes! Good. Okay, they almost got all of that without ladders. Okay, nice. More destruction of the environment. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, should I get rid of this thing? It should no longer have a use at all. I'll leave it there for now. Good, they got rid of those bits. Waiting for game, waiting for game. Okay. This can reach 1 lower. So we'll leave them up a little bit higher until they've cleaned out their zone. How far over can you go? You can go that far? Okay. So we'll just dig everything else that isn't you. And let's see this area. Did I not specify this thing? This thing should be everything. Oh, it can't reach that, and that's a bottle. Okay. Time to move it. Okay, and then this can go here. And then this one can go there. Excellent. And then we're just gonna keep using this heavy watt wire because why not? Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. And get rid of both of these. The sweeping is starting. Suffocating. Anybody in need of a bed? Nope, they're all good. Okay. Starvation. That is fake starvation. I have 450,000 calories. Where are you, Bert? Okay, you're almost there. But nobody's been slowed down by slime lung. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to unentomb these things now because I'm sick of having the notification, and I no longer need these to be entombed for the Wheezeworts and dust caps to continue doing their thing, because the trick stays in place whether or not the original is still there. You just need one still active in order for you to be able to copy it. So it's a nice thing. Which is why people think it's too exploity. Alas, I don't know if you'll be able to meet him, maybe. I'll get his Blue Yeti hooked up. What? When I give dig orders, I go out of my way to cancel uproot orders because it takes like 4 times longer, and then they dig the block. Ella. Yeah, I don't even bother. It doesn't make that big of a difference. If I was doing a speed run, then I would care about that more. But right now, it doesn't make a difference. My dupes fake starve all the time too. It's super duper annoying. Yep. So now I'm curious, does the glass on the irrigated plot work upside down? Asking for pitcher pepper nuts. It should, yeah. The pips should be able to plant in the glass upside down for pitcher pepper nuts. They just... Wait. Would you be able to... But the trick wouldn't work. Because these things... I mean, like, you would still be able to do the glass and bury the object in, but it would be wild. Because there's no way that this would copy into the pot. And besides, I think they need irrigation, so you can't do the trick on them in terms of free domestic growth, but you can bury them in whatever you want, including the block of glass. It's just not going to be in the pot and give it the trick that way. It'll be wild. I hope I stumbled through that. Oh, that's right. Needs irrigation. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, so again, this only works on non-irrigated plants. So the Wheezewort needs fertilizer, but not liquid. So it's fine. Okay, they are working their way on this ladder. Wow, okay. They will get to this eventually. Oh, good. They're digging this. They might need a few ladders. And they're digging here. Good. How are they coming in the ocean down here? All out of one. We can leave that one going. Okay, and we are wasting power. Okay. It should only be petroleum coming through. Oops, deconstruct this. Priority 9. Did that one wrong. I need to force some flow. Oh wow, they got most of the weird stuff. Good dupes. Most of it's sweepable. Nice. Okay, out here, most of the water has fallen out. They're still working on this dig command, okay. We still need to work on the sherbert, but I'm making some progress with this mixed cloud in here. Okay, the natural gas is becoming below 100, so this will start disappearing too some more. That's good. New printables are available. Let's check. Indeed, they mopped it up with sponges, not napkins. I don't think I adequately pronounced your combination of naphtha and napkin, but I appreciate that you wrote it that way. Okay, the base air is looking better. We have a wall here of bad air. Let's expedite its cleaning. Heavy watt wire. Okay, this. Have we fixed it? No, we need salt water. We'll let that go and hopefully it doesn't overfill. Happy to be of service. Yes, thank you. We have not caught any CO2 in here yet. I would prefer to have the dust caps up here instead of down below. So I'm going to expedite getting bad air into here. Okay, so we're going to deconstruct this here and make some gas vents that are supposed to look prettier than that. this is coming from down here, this pipe. Okay. So we are going to deconstruct it here so that this pipe can still do its thing. Are these full? They don't look full. Because we're just gonna burn all this natural gas and not worry about it. Contents, it is half full. So we are going to temporarily stick that on there. And once that's built, we'll change this from steam to natural gas. And we've already have the pipe element sensor backup set to natural gas. Good. I found I have a Jeremy PO2 vent and I have a chlorine vent. Currently devising a way to utilize the two for infinite oxygen. Well, you don't need the chlorine vent to make the renewable O2. Yeah, but the only place I left naturally filled with CO2 is my Great Hall. Everything else I pump it to. Wait. Why do you leave CO2 in your Great Hall? Doesn't that slow your dupes down from eating? Those dust caps, though, are free food. Yeah, I'm not gonna give them slime, I just need to give them CO2. Because they're not happy with CO2. Because right now, I'm getting long hair slicksters. Because in order to make the dust caps happy, I'm making it too cold for the slicksters. They don't like the same temperature. So I gotta fix that. But the dust caps like dupe levels. Because they're good with 5 to 35. Whereas the slicksters expire below 35. So I need to make this at least 50C in here. Therefore, the dust caps need to be higher in the base, where we're at dupe temperatures. I'm so gonna do that. Yay! It's only half full depending on your level of optimism. Oh, it's the polluted O2 vent, so it has slime lung. Well, it doesn't matter if it has slime lung. So long as you're using the deodorizers to make it into clean oxygen, the slime lung will die out in it. You just need to give it enough time and space from the dupes, and then you're good. As far as I know. Yeah, see, we unburied this one, and now it's happy. Okay, so that sidetracked me. We were going to pump out this CO2 to feed the initial amount of CO2 required for the mushrooms up top. And I am not gonna worry about anything else going into that tube because there is so much CO2. Are these things falling behind? I just read 7 kilos. No, here it's 1, 2. Yeah, up here it's 7. Okay, it's doing its thing, but it used to be doing it better. I make my Great Hall big enough that I can use pneumatic doors sideways and have food storage below where they eat. It's quicker access to food, but on airflow tiles. Oh, okay. Yeah. I really do need to make it so they don't have to go all the way here to get to this distance for food. It is bad setup. I will fix in future. But right now, these Weezwarts are doing enough to deep freeze all my food. It will not go off. How are the fishies doing? Yep. Somehow, this thermal exchange is not cooling the fishies down as much as I thought it would. I thought these fishies would be cold by now, but they're not. But at least all of the air around these things is cool. It's just the kilns that are hot. I wonder if I could give them more temp shift plates. See if that makes a difference for their temperature. I find a room on the inside, on the side of the map with chlorines, and then pipe O2 into gas storage. The chlorine hyperkills germs like 376% per cycle. Yeah, I know about chlorine rooms. Thermal exchange like a temp shift plate. What's it made of? I just went for granite for the decor bonus. Like, my dupes are not getting scalded here. That's not a worry whatsoever because I've got radiant liquid pipes going through the area, and they've got metal floors now. Like, we're not gonna harm our dupes being here. Everything else around it is green. It's just, I would like my kilns to be a little cooler. But they don't need to be. Everything is fine without doing that. How goes this project? All the pipes are still good. I did not give it power. Yep, that's why it's not doing anything. I think the kilns are pretty cool. I'm talking thermal, not charisma. Okay, this steam pile is getting lower. Good. This thing is pumping everything out. Yes. This area is finally getting clean. It's been a mess for so long. Oh, these are complaining because the dupes can't get to them. Okay, I think I can allow them to go through here. And I don't need these ladders anymore. There, now they can get there too. And look at that, they turn white from their grayed out versions. Okay. Good. I'll leave the water here for thermal exchange. I just heard the new goodie sound. Let's get more decorations. I really need to put up the decorations. Let's put some plants in here. Okay, what are those structures in the thermal exchange water? These are desalinators. I assume this is the stuff you were just now referring to. Technically the whole map is thermal exchange. Have I made any progress on Graham over here? We are down to 41. Yeah, we are slowly cooling this water. It used to be 43. We just got one slated, or one thermal aqua tuner, and it is just cool in this little zone, and we'll eventually have cool water there. It's gonna take a while. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they can't reach that yet. But they can reach it going down. The dupes will get to this eventually. Okay. Yeah, those. I've not built any of those yet. Okay, so when I was talking about using the saltwater geyser to make sand, you'd never made the building that lets you claim the salt from the salt water. I can't think. Graham's pretty cool. Yeah, Graham is very cool. It's gonna be cooler thermally as well. Yeah, the desalinators, you can pass through, when you, give a water sieve polluted water, it turns it into clean water. And it has this nifty little feature where you can pass water through the water sieve without having to filter the polluted from the clean water. So if you send the water sieve water or polluted water, it all comes out water without damaging the machine. Likewise, the desalinators, you can pass through it salt water and brine to become clean water. You can also pass clean water through it. And they also have this extra nifty feature where I can send the water, polluted water, brine, and salt water through both the desalinator and the water sieve without damaging any of them. So I don't have to filter anything before it goes through these two machines. So I like that. Oh, I just haven't built them yet. Oh, okay. Well, now you get to look forward to these machines. This deconstruct. Okay, this should be good now. They're sweeping, but more water just keeps appearing as they're sweeping. Mima's working hard. Did Mima get stuck? No, Mima's not stuck. Okay. It just keeps dripping. That explanation just saved me a lot of energy on filters, lol. Yes. I wish I had known that sooner as well. Hey, Posture, welcome for joining us too. Or boil all the forms of water and then just chill it back down into pure clean water. Oh yeah, I plan on doing that in the future. The far future, for future foods. When I go back in time and make my dupe survive off of mush bars made out of dirt and water. They will be chucked through a boiler. But for right now, this is a fine setup. Distillation! Okay. So let's see, this thing is still working. Perfectly. Good. This is still working. I've set this up, but there's no power. The dupes are getting to it. But I have them stuck on mopping for right now. Because the steam is finally falling out. I have safety stuff in place so that this won't ever get in the way of that. Okay, this. Pipe blocked. Has my cheesy method been successful? My cheesy method has been successful. Okay. So now I'm just going to delete that gas pipe because we no longer need it. Okay, what was your plan with the sour gas again? I think that I may have realized in the next few streams things are cleaning up nicely. Okay, so my current plan for the natural gas is to use this utility pipe that I've been able to have nicely used for multiple purposes. It's gonna go all the way up here to this AETN, and I'm just gonna shove it in a room with this and see how cold this thing can actually get it. Its freeze temperature is negative 173. Which should be enough, in theory. Let's, is that enough? Yeah. This becomes methane at negative 161.5. So I'm just going to stuff this room full of sour gas and let the AETN do its thing for several hundred cycles. That is my plan. Let's start working on that. Let's move the ladder outside and deconstruct buildings that will get in the way. Okay, I'll build this one after that's built. This is gonna transfer more temperature than I would desire. So we're actually going to double layer. Oh. I'm gonna have a hole here. I don't want to destroy any of this. Okay, the room's getting bigger. Much bigger. I was planning on just this chunk, but now I am planning on a much larger section of it being insulated. Okay, cancel that. They need to be able to get around. We won't need these. Okay, and then we can deconstruct all of the air purifiers. They're not going to be necessary. Okay. There. That should be fine. We'll leave that ladder in place. I'll put the air vents here. Ventilation. I'm going to need some water put in there. And I want this whole place swept out. Oh, they're having to go down because they can't breathe the hydrogen. Okay. I'm going to need a bottle emptier. And we're just gonna get the hydrogen from, well, this giant cloud right here. It's a very big cloud of hydrogen. We'll have plenty. Okay, they cannot reach all of this. There we go. That will let them reach everything now. Okay. At least it should. If it doesn't, I'll add more stuff. Okay, once this tile is built, I can start telling them to bring water or something. We'll do water. It'll freeze over once everything is filled in. Okay. And I need a pump to clear out everything in here. So... ventilation, gas pump. Let's use a gas tank. I haven't used one of those yet in this playthrough, as far as I know. Okay, gas pipe. That'll connect onto there. These will connect, but I'm not gonna connect it yet. And more ventilation. Starvation, that's fake starvation. We have plenty of food. Okay. Then we'll build the pipe up to here, so that when we're ready for it, it'll just chunk onto the line. There is a little bit of oxygen down here, so we'll need to filter that out. We need to do that before it gets into here. Okay. We'll filter it before it gets in. So I guess I didn't need to get rid of that. Okay. Right, I don't want it getting pumped into here before I'm ready for this thing to do its job. We need a knock gate. Automation wire. And under ventilation, we need a gas pipe element sensor. So if it's not hydrogen, it's not going in the tanks. Okay, I will cancel this chunk for now, so that my dupes can still have a path in and out at all times. And... we told the water on this. Okay, yeah. I am missing the gas pipes into here. You know what? I think I can connect them right now, and it won't do any harm. Did it connect? There we go. Because this pipe currently is bridging the other direction. Yeah, we want to switch its direction. Okay. And this is cleaning itself out again. Nice. Just because I'm giving it more CO2 than this area needs. But that's fine. We don't have problems with that. Okay, treats right methane? What's concerned is when it's not fake because they're trapped. Oh, yeah, the starvation ones, yeah. Okay, this. I think that will finish off whatever this pipe needs to do for a long, long time. So I'm going to deconstruct its power line, because we can mop everything else up. Okay. This one, on the other hand, still has a job to do, but we can leave this puddle here for now. Going to dig up just so I can get at that puddle. Okay. And also dig up. This is the spot of concern. I want to just dig open this thing so we can get a look at it. Okay. Okay, and we're going to give the dupes ladders for all of that. That should do it. Okay. Oh no, I left a thing that isn't abyssalite. It will now bug me. Okay, we are going to switch that out for tiles. And then we're gonna push all this down so we have a flat level so nothing else gets stuck up there. Okay, this is now connected to the methane line. Indeed, okay, and then we're going to deconstruct this bit, and then it will go straight into the natural gas generators. Okay. Those dust caps are froth with color. Froth, I tell you. Okay. Now we switch this to natural gas. There we go. And now begins the suction. And all of these ones are caught up, so we can actually put 2 of these on because they only do half of a line. That is, unless I don't have enough generators to eat all of this. I'll know in a little bit once things start stacking up, but I think I can stuff the line full with more. We'll come back in a minute and see if we've overstuffed the line or not. Okay, they're still digging. These are still the entombments. I want to clear it, building entombment from this list because it's not helping me at the moment to have so many errors. The flooding or all of these batteries. It's mostly naphtha. So we are going to mop as much as we can. And then we'll clear out that water somehow. Okay, I cannot sweep that naphtha. Okay. Well, at least it doesn't look as bad as it used to. Yep, and my dust caps here are going offline because I now have too much oxygen in this room. I did not think that was ever going to be a problem. Right, we don't want it going up because the temperature of this room. Did I just hear a Slickster bite it? I do not know. Okay. Here. They've still got work to go, but they have made progress. Here. We've almost run out of steam. Almost. Okay. Okay, is this pipe doing its thing? I have a lot of little projects. Oh, they did not build this all the way. Okay. I want to clean up this pool. It doesn't need to exist anymore. Because this pool happened because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started playing this game, and now it's allowed to disappear. Okay, these two are not backing up, so we can give this thing another pump. Ventilation. Okay, that's gonna connect. Power. Automation. We're gonna double up because I have just bonkers amounts of natural gas. This is the funnest part of the game, when the general disarray becomes orderly chaos. Until that last unwanted gas is piped out. Last block dug, or last nugget swept. Well, see, the thing is, this land of Sherbert used to be a vacuum. I had it correct for a while, and then it blew up in my face. Because I didn't have it fully correct. Like this thing, it kept blowing up in my face because it's a finicky little bugger. But every time it breaks, I make it better. Including this little majigger over here that I thought I could just trust the pipe. No, I can't just trust the pipe. What is broken? Is it the ladder? It's fine. What are we at now? We are at a lower temperature than the last time we checked. It's gone down by ½ degree. We are making progress, nice and slow. But we cannot really see the difference yet. Okay. And we are going 50-50 now. Good. So this will get cleaned out slowly. Over here, we are waiting for orders. Okay, we're getting rid of that. We can take some more. Okay, we'll deconstruct these once that is gone, but this one can go before then. Okay, that needs to be there for help. That gets us across, and then we're good. These are plugging away. I'm just gonna order those ones even though they cannot access them yet. Well, I can let them access it. Okay, B. There, we'll get that eventually. This one can already go. Okay, deconstruct power wires. Wait, we actually don't want to dig this because that's 4 off the ground and we don't have to do ladders just to get rid of these things. And we got that just at the end? Okay. So we can just deconstruct the whole lot of this. That is nice. And we're not deconstructing this yet because it's got to empty its load. But it's always going to be on the ladder. Okay. Wait. Cancel. We were waiting until these were destructed before digging more. Okay. Okay, we're eventually going to break down into here and separate that from the rest of this zone. At which time this will need its own Atmos suits. But that time is not yet. If we do it now, it'll just confuse the dupes. That's probably the most stable steam generator I ever did see. I completely disregarded them as a power source because I was obsessed with stealing the top of my asteroid. Well, now I have so much extra. Errant eggshell. Oh, are you referring to this eggshell over here? Here we can make our dupe sweep it. Before we dig down. Okay. They can reach this, right? Yeah, they can reach that. Good. And this didn't disappear. Oh, come on. Because that requires the mechatronics engineer. Okay. This one, we're gonna do the cheapo trick. Where we just shove it off to the side for another day. Shipping. Wait, no, it's a base? Base. Okay, and the power wire that's closest is this one. And they are complaining because they cannot get over to this. Okay. Let's make them dig under to get there. In fact, I totally am. Ha 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 ha. I was seeing what you were seeing. Oh yeah, that's the trick. Okay, we're getting that cleaned up. How goes our project at the top of the map? Okay. Ah, these are nice and happy. We can destroy the ones lower in the base. Because they're not even providing food. Wait, I just did nothing. Disable harvest. This is backup food. This is not dupe labor food. Okay. Deconstruct buildings. None of these are happy anymore because they are in oxygen. This was supposed to be the CO2 room. Okay, so now my Slickster babies want more heat. So we do not want to lower the temperature unless... Let's put this at 60. Because I know it will drop it down to 46, which is below the Slickster's happy range, but it will stabilize at like 59. So we are going to copy settings to all of these so that this room is hotter. Then this one has a pipe blocked. Oh, I've gotta rejigger all of this now. Well, let's set these back to running speed until I can rejigger all of that. But I know I do not need this one anymore. At the very least. To keep my Slicksters a bit warmer. Okay. Okay, rejiggering all of these. Okay, don't want it passing through this spot because I can't do the bridge over that way. Okay, this is gonna be a big ordeal. Yeah, molten slictors are neat using, can never sustain them though. Oh, I can, okay. Well, I don't need molten, I just need the non-long hairs to live. Because the slicksters, their comfort range is 50 to 140. And this is, it's in the 50s, 60s range right now, but it was getting a lot colder than that. I was making it 35 for the mushrooms. And that's the dead zone for the slicksters. I'm not even trying to get up to 100, I'm just trying to not kill the poor babies. Well, I do want them for food, but I mean like, I don't want to not be able to keep them intentionally alive for breeding purposes. That was a mess of a word salad. Okay. They took all of those up and away. So... Deconstruct liquid pipes. We are clearing all of this out. And then we're gonna see where we're at. Wait, is the polluted O2 above the natural gas? Yeah, polluted O2 is up here with the oxygen. Yeah, polluted O2 is above natural gas. Neither of these are pumping, which means all of these are running full tilt. Okay. Okay, right, back to this task. Right now I have them running from one to the other to the other to the other. Okay. And it can go down? I hope this is right. Okay, and then I want... all that was insulated, right? Yes, okay, good. Then this comes out and bridges back up here. And then radiant goes here. Okay, and then insulated again goes here. Okay. I don't want this off for too long, so do now. Huh, I never saw that up there. The natural gas was so thick. Well, this was all a vacuum, but when I did some digging of clearing out all of the dirt that was in here, there's naturally a little bit of polluted oxygen that's sometimes in your oil biome, and I had little pockets of it. So eventually, they don't want to dig that. Okay, eventually these are gonna suck it down so that we can access, all of that. Why do I not have a solid ladder here? I should have a solid ladder for my dupes there. In fact, deconstruct that. Dig this, and we will stick a gas pipe here. After we've cleared out that amount of, sour gas from it, we need a clear line. Okay, clear line, and then we will build one of these. And we will program it. And let's give it its power even before we're ready for it. Okay. So once this is clear, we'll just dump the polluted O2 straight into the CO2 room, because I have mixed gases in here and I'd rather have polluted O2 in this room than having it down here. Where did all the natural gas come from? Okay, so these desalinators are here because no, this was after the desalinator issue. These all broke and I had to clean them out because the naphtha got in and broke them. So when I got in to repair them, all of their little natural gas bits that they've expelled over the... How long have these been here for? Over their 1,638 cycle lifetime. That it wasn't always getting piped out, so, now it all exploded. It came from here. It came from here. Okay, above. I'm making sure their settings are set so they actually send out natural gas now. Okay, yeah, okay, they're doing what I've set them to do now. Do oil wells make natural gas? Yes, they do. They don't make it on a regular basis. But you know how when a dupe has to come in and relieve all the back pressure? When the back pressure is being relieved, they then spawn a bunch of natural gas. So they do that. Let's do our new printables. It's never gonna be Millwood. Okay, this is set to receive them, right? Sweep only. Okay. Sweep only shovel. So I need a sweep command to get them to their home. Okay. Starvation, that is fake starvation. Wait, it's Nicola! Where's Nicola at? And these just require irrigation, so they're happy with thermals. Thermal. Oh, that is a beautiful color for a water sieve. It matches its surroundings. This light bulb is not matching its surroundings. Yeah, these ones are still red. Oh, I've never built an oil well, but now I will. How have you never built an oil well? I was actually considering one today. I think there's a way to get mealwood, but you're not gonna like it. Okay. Do tell. what my magical way of getting mealwood that doesn't require debug mode is. I am quite interested in knowing. Full, 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 full. Full and full. Good, okay. We're back to full. So I will depower the incubators. They only get to run when I don't have full hatches. I think you can get it from space. No, I checked the, classic star map, and I didn't see a single planet listed that I can get mealwood from. Like, I can get pips and arbor trees and sleet wheat and wheezeworts from space, but I can't get mealwood. Tell me the name of the planet if there is one. Okay, those are gone, and they've cleaned that up so we can dig more. They cannot reach that. No, they can. They can. Okay. Dig this. This one ladder should be sufficient. Oh, I didn't fact check it, I just thought it was possible. I know you could get wheezewort seeds from space. Yeah. See, I fact checked that last night. I was very curious about it, and I couldn't find a single planet on the wiki telling me that I could do that. Unless the wiki is out of date. Why do I have liquid pipes here? I bet they were from this project. I'll eventually want to clear this out, but I'm not going to take this path to do it in the future, so we can order some deconstructions. Okay, and this thing worked like a charm. I wish my water level was just an inch lower, but this isn't gonna go down anytime soon, because I have to clear out this puddle and this puddle and this puddle before this ocean gets to take a chance at being emptied. Because I still have priority flow set up correctly. And because this getup mixed with this getup and this getup and this getup is water positive, and it's all filling down into this puddle, it's gonna take a long time to empty this puddle. Because it's going straight into the oil wells, and then its excess goes up north to become oxygen. And I am just not consuming enough oxygen for these puddles to get emptied very fast. It's gonna take a while. I like my little morb. You're cute. This is so cute. Okay. Not as cute as my puppy though. I can be biased. Okay, this one has finished its task. So we are going to deconstruct its power wires. They're slowly making progress here, they just don't want to do it. But that's very understandable from the dupe's perspective. Because they don't want to go diving into the ocean this deep. Toilets? How are my toilets having issues? 'Cause to me they look fine. Like, I've got this whole thing of sand, it's being kept full. Building broken. Yeah, those two things should be broken. I will eventually destroy those two things. Or fix them. But right now the dupes aren't allowed to fix them. Okay, did these finish their cleaning task? It appears as though they did. Saltwater, conveyor loader, okay. So, the next sweeper shall go here. And it goes to this spot. Good. I got the location correct. Soon it's gonna be easier to use this line than to use this line, and then we'll delete this one. Oh, we need more conveyor loader rails. Okay, and that is connected. Good. Dupes, more like deeps, am I right? Oh, I enjoy your puns. Okay, they've got that. We can deconstruct this. They don't want to do this either. That's fine. They've got plenty to do. Oh, we're gonna have so much sleet wheat soon? 378. Wow. Okay. Oh, we got polluted dirt on these ones. They're not cold enough? $378, $360, and polluted dirt, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna have as much sleet wheat as I thought we would have. Because these ones are complaining about their atmosphere. Okay, that was the cool steam vent. Where was the chlorine one? There was a chlorine vent around here. Here it is, okay. That got boxed in. Okay. Right, once upon a time we were checking in on our project at the top of the map. Let's go back to that thing. I noticed they rot if they're in polluted O2 no matter how cold. Yeah. Because you need a sterile atmosphere. Okay, so... high pressure gas vent. We have an infinite stupid loop. Okay. We want to, deconstruct that there. That would be extra helpful. We have to move this project tomorrow because my puppy just jumped in the bed. And he's looking extra cute and wanting cuddles. Okay, this is next time, after we get our goodies. I appreciate you guys joining me again. Your company always makes my day better. I gotta go now. Bye.